Old men in anime and manga, you can never underestimate them. The trope that keeps on giving has given us many memorable characters, including the 5 that make this list. I should also mention now that while the list is in no particular order, each entry was shown to be top tier at some point during their appearances, even if one or two is quickly surpassed by the younger generation. And while I will avoid major spoilers, I will hint at some events or mention earlier events in order to justify each entry. Number 5 is Master Roshi of Dragon Ball. And yes, the previous comment on an entry being surpassed by their peers was targeted specifically towards Roshi. But we can't forget that he was initially a force to be reckoned with, barely beating Goku in the World Martial Arts Tournament, and may I remind you, he was the first fighter we saw capable of blowing up the moon. Not bad, old man. Not bad. Number 4, Dustin of Karakuri Doji Ultimo. Try saying that 5 times fast. I sure shit can't say it twice, let alone barely once. Now, this Stan Lee-esque character, written by Stan Lee himself, is a scientific genius, obsessed with finding out if good or evil is stronger than the other. Now, creating every futuristic piece of technology in the series is mind-blowing, but giving himself all of the powers of all the heroes and villains is a bit much. Plus, he also exists everywhere and nowhere. I'm pretty sure he destroyed his entire original physical body. Eesh. That's a lot. Plus, he was nearly immortal before he even did that. He lived for a couple thousand years. So, yikes. And trying to beat this guy is a team effort at best, suicide at worst. Number 3, Whitebeard of One Piece. Okay, this one actually does have massive spoilers, so if you're just starting One Piece or just haven't started at all yet, what the fuck is wrong with you? Skip to the time code for number 2 in the video description below. Otherwise, if you don't care about spoilers, let's keep going. Now, this man is a monster, a gentle giant to those who he cares about, but if you pick a fight with him, you best prepare to get your ass wrecked. Now, his physical strength alone puts him at the top tier, but add his Quake powers and you have a nigh unstoppable force. Well, defense-wise, he's nowhere near as durable as other Yonkos, such as Kaido or Big Mom. He definitely has the stamina and endurance to keep going until his final breath, even while ill, suffering from a serious stab wound in the gut, and half his freaking head burned off? This man still wreaked havoc on the battlefield of Marineford till the very end. Still taken out by a few bullets and a few stabs after that. Number 2, Inuyasha of Inuyasha. Hey, I never said a protagonist couldn't make the list, and what better way than to be a literal alien murder machine, because that's as dangerous as it gets. Now, luckily, he has the memories and personality of a kind-hearted softie as opposed to the antagonist having the memories of a damn teenage psychopath. Now, if he had a similar personality, then nobody would be safe. Yikes. Yeah. Number 1, Hayato Furinji of his history's strongest disciple, Kenichi, the invincible Superman. He throws people like Shuriken, can bend battleship cannons, run on water, and can control his vocal cords to have 2 different conversations at the same time. The fuck can't this man do? And this is in a mostly grounded martial arts series. I say mostly because it's still pretty epic, but this man is literally leagues above even the strongest main villain of the series, with one other being barely around the same level. And the enemy's main method of dealing with him was to trick him into an abandoned island with the only other fighter capable of matching him, set on keeping him contained as opposed to a head-on 1v1 that probably would have destroyed the entire world. Or near be it. No, not really, but that island would not be safe. Of course, if either fighter entered the main battle, then plot be damned anyway, because that's how strong Hayato friggin' is. I mean, literally, the first thing he did upon escaping was take down a live nuke. This man is basically the trope taken to the utmost extreme, or at least for the world he lives in, which is the main reason I put it on number 1 for this particular entry of the list. On that note, I hope you guys enjoyed the list. Maybe you learned something new, or maybe you want to check out more of the series that these entities belong to. Either way, leave a like to show your support, and press the subscribe button if you're up for more content like this. I mean, this is anime and manga we're talking about. There are dozens of hundreds of old men to just put in more lists like these. So, I've been Smalls of Black Knight, anime and manga. Till next time, stay safe.